What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? How's everyone doing today? We're jumping another one of my favorites, man. It seems to be a class favorite too. Rachelle Ferrel. It's wild, man. It would take a team of engineers, take much more than just me to actually like really get into like what Rachelle's got going on. You know what I mean? And like and I'm not even trying to underscore myself here, man. Like I just think that it would take a lot more focused, educated people to really get into what Rachelle's doing, man. But she's fun to react to, man, because it's like it's not every day that you get like I would consider Rachelle one of these freaks, man. Like she is one of these outliers. She's one of these people that separates herself from like the general population when it comes to performing and entertainment and singing and capacity, everything, right? So I'm excited to respond. I'm excited to react, man. It's just like it's so much fun being. It's so much, I don't know. I can't talk highly enough about Rachelle. So anyways, my friend Versana from the Patreon, thank you so much for the request. Jazz Day request, always feeling some jazz. Always feeling some jazz. Come on. So this is Rachelle Ferrel, Brandon Coleman and band, Autumn Leaves. This looks like a great setup. This looks like a me kind of setup. I love this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna figure out what these speakers are. They're probably behind these backdrops. But anyways, you can check me out on Patreon. Links in the description box. You drop your links down below. What else? You can hit the subscription button and the notification button. Helps us all out, man. You don't want to miss these videos. You know. Let's do this. Estival. From the Estival. Manor Estival. Okay. I like that. Great dress. I like bum 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 bum. I dig that. That bum 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 bum. The guitar player is kind of like riffing away here, kind of like noodling away here, but bass keys are falling along too. Drummer looks like he's got a smile on his face, like he knows something, you know. Oh, here we go. Rachelle just warming up her instrument before her vocal. Come on, piano. Great riff.
Autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves are getting gold.
That's neat, man. That's neat, and it's just like that's like the extreme of like what it looks like to actually sing that low, you know, like you need to get your embouchure, your palate out of the way, your tongue out of the way, like you need to do that. And it's amazing how she can accentuate that so much. And obviously like that would help create the tone that she's creating, but I was like, I'm blown away at how much tone she has, man. Like after doing all that like riff and stuff at the beginning, I was sitting here thinking like, you know, like you could have like a saxophone intro, like a trumpet intro, the guitar kind of had its own intro, but it's like you got Rachelle Ferrel, man, like just let her have at it, you know, like let her do her thing. She's got the instruments covered. She's got them, you know.
I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold.
My goodness, I just want to hear these riffs again. And it's not just like it's not like a, like I'll call it like a flail between notes. Like she's being very, like very specific. Like it's way faster than that, you know. And she's not doing like individual syllables, but I'm trying to accentuate it, right? And it's just like I am stunned, man. Like I'm trying to imagine it on a guitar, like you know what I mean? Like it's quick, it's quick. I think she's getting him to play it a little faster. She's trying to get him to pick it up a little bit. I think that's what's going on. Ghost notes on the snare. Come on. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Ghost notes on the snare. So he's playing the on the ride, but there's also in the. I hope my gate didn't catch it or turn that off. But on the snare drum, it's great. It's great. Come on, Rachelle's about to go off. Come on. Nice.
But I miss you most of all.
Oh man, I like that bend. Ow! Like that's just like, because like if you think about it, typically you would expect the like ow, not ow. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting, man. It's interesting. She's like the queen of like embouchure and like mouth placement and everything. And like, and there's a couple kinds of runs you can do too, right? There's a couple kinds of runs you can do. So one is where like you move your jaw and it's like a physical change, but it's like it's not always your jaw because you can go vertical or you can go horizontal. And then there's also where you can do it with like air control and breath control, and you can do runs. I'm just bad at runs, so I'm not gonna try to do them for you. But go check out my friend Nick, man. Nick at that Singer Reactions walks all day. All day he's going for marathons and those runs. But like you can see, man, it's like she's got both going on, and it's like I think that's probably how like probably that and like repetition and her just being like an outlier, like the outlier's outlier, you know. It's probably like some combination of that and practice that makes her be able to, or gives her the freedom to be able to do those runs like that quickly and that freely. But that's typically where it comes from. It's either like breath control or it's like you can kind of, I don't know if it's like there's a difference between the two. I don't really need to get into it, but like there is a difference between the two and like the different kind of like reasons why you would either do like a physical movement or air movement, right? And it just seems like she's got it all mastered. Like it's all just dialed in.
My darling, my darling, you know, autumn leaves begin to fall.
Like that's a low resonance, man. It's like here for me. It's like right here. Come on.
Begin to fall.
Come on, man.
Begin to fall.
Buzz roll. This band is spazzing, man. You know what's cool too is like where Rachelle is standing, it doesn't look like she has a single monitor for herself, and I don't think she has in-ears in. But like you see these guys here, right? These are floor monitors for like who would presumably be the center of the stage or whoever is like the lead singer, the front person of the band right here. But she's moved over to interact with the keyboard or the piano player. Which is that who Brandon Coleman is then? Is it the piano player? But she's moved over here, but there's no speakers, right? Like this is the bass player's fill, I think, or maybe like a keyboard, or it might be like a side fill for the center. But like there's nothing there helping her. So she's just like you know, there's side fills, the stage is gonna be loud and stuff, but like typically, man, like I even have my talking voice in my headphones just to make sure that everything's working, right? She doesn't have any of that. Like she just has whatever's naturally happening on the stage. And like, you know, the band's keeping the dynamic for her, they're giving her a lot of room, but still, man, it's like she could set herself up for like a more perfect position to do what she's doing, and she's chosen not to, and she's still killing it. Real piano too. Piano freaks me out, man. I just don't understand piano. Piano freaks me out. I just like I've tried so many times that I could play like guitar chords on piano. It's just like, it freaks me out. Every time I see someone who could just make the piano like a part of their being like this, it just freaks me out. Bass player's coming out now. Just like I'm sitting here thinking I hope y'all aren't thinking this either, and you're gonna right now. I'm sitting here thinking I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like these runs are cool and I can kind of talk about like what's going on, but I definitely can't do it. Then I'm like, man, this piano playing is wild, but like, you know, I really appreciate piano playing, but I can't play piano. I think it's funny.
Brandon Coleman on piano.
Okay, I got it.
I miss you most of all. When autumn leaves begin to fall, begin to fall.
Ooh. See, like that was a very simplified version of like the runs I was talking about before, where it's like fall, whatever the notes are, right? But like you could do like a slow run like that, and you can incorporate like a physical movement, and it just kind of like it creates a cue. I think probably just in your brain a little better, right? But like you can see her like doing that, but you can also see her doing runs and not moving at all. You can also see her doing runs and moving her mouth like sideways or like at angles and stuff, man. Woo. Like how long was that? I honestly don't think I could hold my breath that long. Okay, you ready? We're gonna hold our breath that long. No, it's before this, I think. It's the second one, right? No. Like, come on, man. Like, what the? Like, come on. Like, man, I can barely hold my breath that long, let alone like moving or singing or like doing anything with any actual like. Come on, Rachelle. Great run. Ooh. Ooh. I want to see her jaw in that. See, I think that like okay, so the difference when you do like a physical movement versus like an airflow movement, the physical movement you can control your airflow a little more, whereas the airflow, believe it or not, when you use airflow, it's the same embouchure, so it kind of sounds like the same pressure, I guess, the whole time. And that looked like she was just doing it like mostly through airflow and a little bit with like it could be like when she switches through like registers or just like it could just be like choice. Like man, Rachelle's wild. Rachelle is just built different.
I do. I miss you most of all, and all these begin to fall.
It's like right here. That's wild, man. Stunned, man. Stunned. Every time. Every time, man. That was a big crowd to just get like that much of a treat, eh? Like wild. Wow, man, leave it there. And you know, like okay, so this is something I've remembered I want to talk about at the beginning. Rochelle's like the master of going between like spoken like lyrics that are kind of spoken but melodic still, like musical spoken lyrics, and like singing like tones, pitches, but like separating the two in the same kind of equation, right? Like it's just like I said, man, I don't even have the words to explain it, but it's so cool to watch, man. It's just different. And Brandon Coleman could play some piano. I know he doesn't need my affirmations, but like obviously I didn't know who he was, and like to like listen to that and be introduced like that, it's just like all of them, man. All these jazz musicians deserve more light than they're getting. Thank you so much for the request. We'll see everyone on Patreon. We'll see you all over there. We'll see everyone again soon.